Soina, capital system of the Soina Commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Soina had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Ionosphere, the succession wars brought death and destruction to Soina. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centres, combined with its centralised location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certis Fusiliers with taking Soina. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Hartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Sun's command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Soina's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the Ionosphere, spreading panic among Soina's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen MEO codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, the communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG relay station's destruction has allowed us to land on Soina undetected. But I'm still not getting any responses on the Federated Sun's wideband. The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Certis Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, we need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Capellan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap. They appear to be members of the Fusiliers, transmitting IFF frequencies to them now. Let's go up and introduce ourselves. Stay where you are. Your IFF says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers here on Sarna? The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We're here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Hearthstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain Elena Damu, 5th Certus Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
We're detecting Liao forces converging on our position. They must have tracked your approach here. Lancers, my men are exhausted and stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
We're on it, Captain. Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
New target, Centurion.
Priority target received. Gold base. Also mechs on approach. Moving to intercept. Watch it now. My last Q's about to explode.
Acquired. Target destroyed. New target, Thunderbolt. Target destroyed.
Group target acknowledged.
Additional bogies setting an intercept course on your position. Enemy transport touching down.
New target, Catapult. Target acquired.
You heard the commander. Take that target.
Target destroyed.
You heard the commander. Take that target.
Target destroyed.
Lance target engaged.
Incoming missile.
I'm reading more Leo forces on approach. Captain Damu, do you have dropship support to extract your unit?
No, our dropship support was destroyed in low orbit shortly after we made planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the downed support dropships we could find. I'll be straight with you. After a solid month of dodging hostile forces, we're on our last legs.
What happened here?
Sorna was a trap. Our MEO intelligence was completely inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended by a few regiments of militia with possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of Macaron's armored cavalry. They waited for us to make planetfall before attacking our dropships as they tried to return to a low orbit, trapping all of us on this rock. Then, their mech and vehicle forces pinned us against the Grey River and slaughtered everyone. Only a handful of us were able to make it out. If we don't secure these supplies, we won't last much longer. What you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Certus Fusiliers.
Bad news, Commander. More hostiles inbound on your position. Get ready for some company. Enemy reinforcements are spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Target acquired.
I think scared now.
Victor. Incoming missile. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
On our burn towards the system, we caught the news saying that you blokes took out the local HPG station.
I don't believe that for a second. No matter what the Confederation's state-run news says. The HPG was our only hope of contacting anyone off-world about our dire situation here. It makes no sense that we would destroy the only means of saving ourselves. With Liao shooting down our dropships and the HPG destroyed, we have no way of contacting anyone off-planet. Whoever destroyed the HPG most likely condemned us all to death.
Yeah, something seemed fishy about that. You have to be absolutely mental to even think about crossing Comstar and their HPG stations. Last time someone tried, the entire Free Worlds League found themselves without interstellar communications for almost a year. And they only got it back because their Captain General capitulated to Comstar's every demand.
Have you attempted to contact any jump ships at the Soina jump point?
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation have seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
That would explain why we weren't reading anything on the wideband on our burn into the system. Captain Damu, I'm showing no further enemies on scope. It looks like we are in the clear.
Your Lancers really pulled through for us. Thank you. Stick around till we're done here, then follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of advice, though, lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate. The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
Attention. Prepare for battle-like departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We're coming up on the ruins of the HPG relay station. I've marked the map with the last known location of the Fusiliers' transponders being sent. After they all went rogue. Be sure to be on your guard and watch your backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks, looking to finish us off for good. Let's go find our answers.
Contact. Enemy spotted.
Acquired.
I see them. Whoever they aren't with the Fusiliers. This is Captain Alana Damu of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Who the hell are you, and why are you using our transponder signals?
We serve a purpose much higher than yours, my child. I regret you coming here. Now I'm afraid I cannot allow you to leave this place alive. Die, knowing your sacrifice will usher humanity into a new golden era.
Screw that and screw you! I don't have any plans on dying today, but I do plan on dismantling you imposters piece by piece until you tell me what I want to know.
Invalid target. Group target received.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Explosion imminent. Your target is about to crit, Commander.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target acquired.
Target eliminated.
Critical. Target destroyed. New target Warhammer. Target acquired. Heat critical.
Group target acknowledged. Enemy mech destroyed.
Target acquired. New target Marauder.
Copy. Lens target identified.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Target.
Target is down.
Target destroyed.
Lens target engaged.
ominous word vomit spewing from your mouth is supposed to actually mean something.
Didn't you know? Your first friend sent you here to die.
Target destroyed.
Ha! Not the first time the Fusiliers have heard that one.
But it's true. Hans Davian wishes to see your Duke's prized Certus Fusiliers offered up to House Liao as a blood sacrifice. Retaliation for Duke Michael Hans Davian's treachery, selling Federation secrets directly to Maximilian Liao.
That's a fairly active imagination you have there. The Confederation's ambassador to New Certus kidnapped our Duke and took him to Sion, where Max Liao executed him in cold blood. Duke Hasek Davian was a patriot to the entire Federated Sons and died at the hands of a madman.
Duke Hasek Davian was a traitor to your nation who sought to have all throne for himself. He wanted to see all on his own free will. He was even willing to use you and your 5th Fusiliers to attack your own countrymen in the name of the Confederation.
What an interesting series of mental gymnastics you've laid out there. And how, might I ask, would you know all of this?
Assassin.
We have our ways, my child, but that is of no concern to you. Die, knowing that your sacrifice here will serve as the foundation for a better, more peaceful inner sphere.
We have our ways as well, of putting imposters like you into the ground. If you won't tell us the truth now, we'll just have to drag it out of you after we rip you out of your cockpits and make you pay for what you've done.
We have already been nothing but honest with you. In time, the rest of the inner sphere will see things as we do. It's a shame that you won't be around to witness it.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Critical.
Taking heavy damage.
Heat critical. Target acquired. Heat critical. Incoming.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Focus target updated.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
You will never make it off Sona alive.
I'm showing no more targets on our scopes. Looks like they're all down.
Good. Bring the support infantry out and take in as many prisoners as possible. Rip each and every one of them out of their mechs. I want answers, and we aren't going to get any if we don't bring these imposters in alive. Right, Commander. We were able to learn the location of Sarna's Mechwarrior headquarters and support facilities around the capital city of Sarna from our captured imposters. If your stolen codebooks were delivered anywhere, it would have been at any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the codebooks would not have been able to make it off-planet even if they were decoded. So if you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Liao will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the codebooks once you destroy the marked buildings. This is your mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our next move. So I'll leave the rest of this up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
And to you, Captain Damu. I've got nothing to add to that, Commander. So let's get the job done.
Target is down.
Fire starter. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Raptor unit receiving heavy fire.
Target destroyed.
Tango down!
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Smash target.
There's our third target. Let's be quick about this, Commander.
Target acquired.
Colonel McCarran, we need assistance immediately.
Target destroyed.
Regional intelligence operations.
Looks like we've got their attention, Commander. Just keep at it.
Target acquired. New target Spider.
Target is down.
We'll go. Focusing fire.
Target acquired. New target Grasshopper. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Evacuate all
Target
facilities.
destroyed.
Destroy and burn all hard drives, computers, and data caches before you evacuate. Make sure we leave nothing but ashes for these alien dogs.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That's the last facility. The infantry will take it from here. We need to evacuate now, before McCarran's armored cavalry shows up in force. Make your way to the marked exfil site.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
My target eliminated.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Taking it!
Target destroyed. New target black.
Lance target received.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target off.
Invalid target.
Acquired.
Copy. Last target identified. to explode.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
The ruins of the derelict warship are straight ahead, Commander. The Greater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles have taken refuge in its interior. If we want to have any chance of getting out of this mess alive, we're going to need their help. Let's hope they aren't in as dire straits as we are.
Amazing! I never thought I would ever see one of the ancient warships. These things used to be at the top of the food chain when it came to the supreme military power of the Star League. Massive spacecraft that acted as jump ships, armed to the teeth with naval weapons and assault dropships.
And were often used to rain death across entire systems with nuclear fire and chemical strikes. Untold billions died at the hands of these monsters. It's not surprising that they were the first things to be targeted and destroyed in the early succession wars. To the treasure to pick it up.
Those mechs, they're broadcasting Federated Suns IFF. You out there, identify yourselves.
We are an independent detachment of the 2nd Crucis Lancers on special assignment. We're here to help.
Brianna Campbell? Is that you? I thought you were with that Merc outfit from the Galahad War Games. What are you doing broadcasting Davian military IFFs?
That's a long story for another time. For now, we're hoping to help each other out of this mess.
That's highly optimistic of you. We dug into this position to defend ourselves from an incoming advance from the 3rd Mechwarrion's Armored Cavalry. They've been probing our defenses for the past week after we repelled an all-out assault from them at Graves Hallow. If you want to help, join us, and let's push these bastards back. Keep us in good enough shape, and we might just live to see tomorrow.
Clear to Westrick. Enemy scouts just crossed the outer perimeter. They're here.
Well, okay then. Let's get to work. Rihanna, Commander, we'll appreciate the assist here. Keep our mercs in fighting shape. We won't be any good to you dead.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
Destroyed. New target, Raven.
Commander's target. Group up.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired.
We'll go. Focusing fire.
Reserve forces from Mechwarriors appear to be crossing the perimeter. Things are going to heat up quickly here.
Understood. We should be able to pull through if we can keep our forces in the fight.
We'll do our best, Colonel.
New target, Javelin. Target acquired.
Targeting info updated.
Dynasty unit. Prosecuting mercenary mix.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target, Spider. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target, Locust. Target acquired.
The reactor on my kill is about to go crit!
Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. Target acquired. New target, Phoenix Hawk. New target, Hunchback. Target acquired.
Target lost a component. With their death,
New
I will
target,
earn more
Orion.
peace in the Confederation.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired. New target, Centurion. Target acquired.
That one down with a headshot. Nice shooting.
The rest of the rearguard are moving in to engage.
God, these bastards just don't give up. Crater Cobras, stay strong. We've almost got them.
Acquired.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Target acquired. Destroyed. Target acquired.
You heard the commander. Take that target.
New target indicated. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target Marauder. Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
Clear that splash target. It's about to go critical.
Acquired.
Tango down.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Unable. Invalid target ID. We have your target, Commander.
Incoming missile.
All remaining Mechwarrior's forces forces appear to be withdrawing. For now, our forces are in the clear.
You have our thanks, Commander. But without us being able to transmit off system, I'm very skeptical about our overall chances at survival. A very strong ECM field is preventing us from contacting anyone at the system's jump point. We have a long shot plan to try to get a message off-world. With your help, we might just be able to do it. Come by our command center and I'll share the details with you.
The Crater Cobras have provided us with the location of a series of powerful ECM arrays that have been disrupting long-range comms across the entire solar system. If we destroy enough arrays within the region, we should be able to pierce the localized disruption field and get a message out to the system's jump point. We need to destroy these ECM arrays in order to have any hope of getting a message off-world. If we don't succeed, well, we'll all most likely die here, Commander.
Oh, lovely. No pressure at all for the likes of us, eh?
I know it's hard to hear, but it's the simple truth. While we've had our successes, Mechwarrion's armored cavalry still has 4 full regiments of troops on Soina. It's a simple numbers game. The reality is, we don't have enough forces to come out ahead. Even with the Crater Cobras and Screaming Eagles, we need reinforcements. And with the system's HPG down, the only way that we can ever hope of getting them is if we get a message back to Davion Command through a ferried message by jump ship. Bringing down these ECM arrays is our only chance at doing that. I'm not exaggerating when I say that this time, all our lives are depending on this. So good luck, Commander.
Contact! Hostile battle mech on the field!
New target, assassin. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Was a transmission on the AFFC's command line. The first one since we've arrived at Soina. I can't make out anything in it, but destroying the other ECM towers might allow us to hear the broadcast. Keep it up, Commander.
Destroyed.
disruption is weakening, but McCarran is encircling our forces while you're attacking the ECM installations. We don't have the numbers to fight through them. We need those towers destroyed so we can find a gap in their lines. We fought too long and too hard for this to be our end.
Target.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
Target destroyed.
Listen, we're beyond help. The Federated Sons. We bring Sarna's out.
The message is getting clearer, but we still can't make out any discernible information. We need to destroy those remaining ECM towers.
Commander, our tactical projections are not good. The only way we can break through McCarran's forces is if we abandon our wounded. That is not something I'm willing to do. We're preparing to make our last stand. Finish the mission, Commander, then get as far away from us as possible. Regroup with Captain Damu. Get a message back to Davian Command. Survive.
Quiet.
Colonel Westwick, I'm sorry we couldn't do more.
It's okay. It's the part of the job that all of us mercenaries must accept at some point. Today, it's just my time.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Add one more to my kill count.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target blackjack.
We have your target, Commander.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
You heard the Commander. Take that target.
Great snipe shot.
Target acquired. Target acquired. New target arrived.
Coordinating our attack.
Target destroyed.
surviving forces of the Federated Suns. We have reached Sarna's atmosphere and are available to reinforce on your position. Is anyone out there? Please respond. Again, this is Arden Sortek.
Colonel Sortek, this is Colonel Richard Westrick with the Crater Cobras. My God, is it good to hear your voice. The Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles are pinned down 50 clicks east of the city of Catatonia along the coast. We estimate that the Big Mac will have us completely surrounded in 3 hours. Transmitting exact coordinates now.
Coordinates received. We're preparing an orbital mech drop to reinforce your position. Hold fast, Colonel. Help is here.
This is Captain Alana Damu with the survivors of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. We don't have much left, but we are moving to assist. ETA, 2 hours.
Looks like our salvation is here, Commander. I've marked a new exfil site on your map. Let's get out of here and join the others.
This is it, everyone. Colonel Sortek is on the verge of making planetfall and is en route to our position. McCarran's knows that if we successfully relink with the Davian Heavy Guards, they're done for. So they're gonna throw everything they have at us trying to put us in the ground before Colonel Sortek's reinforcements arrive. We've spent the past 6 months in hell. Cower been sulking in the shadow of those bastards, trying to survive against unprecedented circumstances. No dropship support, no air support, no way of communicating with the jump point. Hell, we even made it by with no HPG, completely blind to the rest of the inner sphere. We made it through all of that. But today, finally, we can stand tall against these Capellan bastards. Today is a day of retribution. Today we are finally taking the fight to them.
Fusiliers, I'm not one for speeches as eloquent as our mercenary friends. We have been struggling to survive since the Grey River ran red with the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters. Just remember, they're still here. They're watching over us. And today, God willing, we will avenge their deaths. For New Certus, for House Hasek.
We have contacts. Dead ahead. All forces fire at will. Stay in cover and support one another. Don't let them spill one more ounce of Cobra's blood today.
Commander, Colonel Westrick is right about one thing. The Macaron's forces will be relentless. There's no telling when the Davion heavy guards will make it to the field. So we need to support one another if we're going to make it out of this alive. Tread carefully, Commander.
Break! Enemy mech spotted.
New target, Vindicator. Target deployed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Mechwarrior and his cronies have taken 6 months and hundreds of our brothers and sisters' lives with them. Fusilier, make them pay!
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
reinforced mech trucks scatter us across a wide area. We are reforming our lances and about to move on your position now. ETA 2 minutes. Hold out just a little longer.
Enemy mech down.
Destroyed.
Cannot comply. Invalid target. Right target eliminated.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech down.
Incoming missile. Target acquired. New target brought down.
Forces of the Federated Suns, the Davion Heavy Guards are here to assist. It's time to take the fight to Mechwarrion's armored cavalry.
That's our cue, Commander. One last push and then it's over. Let's finish this.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Commander's target, group up.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target captured.
Forces of the Federated Suns, give them no quarter. For months these wolves have hunted you like prey lost in the woods. But now you have a chance to defang Mechwarrion's armored cavalry once and for all.
For the fallen! For the 5th Certus Fusiliers!
Did I just hear that right? Mechwarrion's forces are withdrawing. Is there really a need to run them down?
We're still at war, Fahad. The Federated Suns will want to ensure that an elite unit such as Mechwarrion's is crippled as much as possible to put all of House Liao in a position of vulnerability in the future. I also imagine compassion and reason are the last things on the minds of everyone that went through the last 6 months of hell at the hands of the armored cavalry. For better or worse, we still...